Do you remember waking up full of energy ready to take on the day? Or are your mornings now a quiet, secret battle against your own body? Aches and pains in your back and knees that you just dismiss as getting old. That constant fatigue that makes the simplest tasks feel monumental. I was there. I am speaking to you as a friend who walked that exact path. It started subtle. First, struggling to carry the groceries up the stairs. Then, finding it hard to get up off the couch without bracing yourself. Soon, I couldn't keep up with my grandchildren in the yard. That feeling, that fear of losing your independence, it's a heavy, silent weight. The greatest fear for most seniors isn't passing away. It's the fear of becoming a burden, of losing the ability to live your life on your own terms. You watch your kids living their busy lives, and you desperately don't want to be the one who slows them down. I went to my doctor. I tried every expensive supplement that promised to rebuild my muscle. Nothing truly worked. I felt frustrated, defeated, and resigned to the idea that this was just my fate after 60. But I refused to accept that story. I started digging deep into the science of aging, muscle loss, and nutrition. I discovered a truth so simple, so effective, and yet so overlooked that it completely changed my life. It is a simple, 1-minute daily habit involving a tiny, vibrant berry. This isn't about lifting heavy weights or drinking expensive protein powders. This is about reclaiming your strength and vitality by harnessing nature's most potent tool. And today, I'm going to share that entire story and the exact blueprint with you. Stay with me, because what you are about to learn is the secret to protecting your independence long into your golden years. This 1-minute habit can help you reverse that muscle decline and get you back to living life fully. I want to show you exactly why and how blueberries are the key to senior muscle health. But first, we have to understand the real enemy. The problem and the unexpected solution. What's really happening to our muscles after 60? Most people think of muscle loss or sarcopenia as simply a protein issue. They think, I'm just not eating enough protein, or I'm not exercising enough. While protein and exercise are crucial, they are only half the story. What your doctor might not emphasize is the invisible war raging inside your muscle cells every single day. This war has two names: oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Think of your muscle cells as tiny engines. To keep running, they produce waste products called free radicals. When you are young, your body's natural defense system cleans up these free radicals easily. But after 60, that defense system slows down dramatically. The free radicals accumulate, causing damage to the cell machinery. This is oxidative stress. It's like rust building up on your engine, slowing everything down and causing things to break. This process leads directly to chronic inflammation, not the visible swelling from an injury, but a low-grade, constant burn across your entire body. This constant internal inflammation is what directly accelerates sarcopenia. It prevents your body from repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue effectively. So, you can eat all the protein in the world, but if your muscle cells are constantly under attack from rust and fire, they simply cannot use that protein to grow stronger. This is why traditional methods often fall short for seniors. We are not just fighting the loss of muscle mass, we are fighting the cellular breakdown that causes the loss. So, what is the unexpected, simple solution that targets both the rust and the fire? It is the mighty, humble blueberry. For years, I had ignored them, thinking they were just a sweet treat for breakfast. I was focusing on expensive, complicated supplements that my body didn't even absorb properly. The truth, backed by compelling nutritional science, is that this common fruit is one of the most potent, natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant foods on the planet. It's nature's perfect combination of the two things your aging muscles desperately need. It acts as a cellular fire extinguisher against chronic inflammation, and it provides the deep, protective cleaning needed to stop oxidative stress damage. The breakthrough came when I realized the battle against age-related muscle loss wasn't won in the gym. It was won at the breakfast table by feeding my body the right cellular defense. Now, let's look at the specific, incredible compounds within the blueberry that make this happen. The simplified science, the science behind the blueberry miracle. The power of the blueberry is concentrated in its deep blue and purple pigment. This pigment isn't just for show. It is packed with a family of compounds called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are the true hidden SEO gems. Here, they are a super powerful type of flavonoid antioxidant. The research is clear. When you consume blueberries, these anthocyanins go straight into your bloodstream and head for the areas where inflammation and oxidative stress are the highest. And in seniors, those areas are often the joints, the brain, and most importantly for this topic, the skeletal muscles. Anthocyanins work by neutralizing those free radicals we talked about in Part 2. Imagine them as millions of tiny, highly specialized cleanup crew members. They mop up the cellular waste before it can cause the rust and the fire. By reducing this cellular damage, the blueberries create an optimal environment for your muscles to actually repair and rebuild. This is crucial for anyone fighting sarcopenia. If your muscle cells are less inflamed, they are more receptive to the protein you eat. They can finally use those nutrients to get stronger. Let me share some of the incredible scientific insights that guided my own transformation. One major area of research focuses on muscle repair after exercise. While some early studies, like one famous cell study from Cornell University, showed promising results in muscle stem cells from younger women, the core mechanism is what matters for all of us. The core mechanism is that these compounds help the body manage the stress of physical activity. When you exercise, you create micro tears and inflammation in the muscle. A steady intake of anthocyanin-rich foods helps the muscle recover faster and more effectively. This is the key to rebuilding muscle strength after 60. Your recovery window is just as important as the workout itself. Furthermore, a large meta-analysis looking at the effect of antioxidant supplements on older adults found a generally positive link to improved muscle strength and physical function. While we always say no single food is a miracle cure, and you should always consult your doctor, the collective evidence on the anti-inflammatory power of berries is undeniable. By reducing inflammation, we are removing the #1 cellular roadblock to gaining and maintaining strength in our senior years. It's not magic, it's highly effective. Targeted nutrition that directly counteracts the effects of aging. Now that you know the why, let me show you the simple habit that brought this science to life for me. The 1-minute daily habit and application. My 1 minute. Daily habit and how you can start today. The best habit is the one you can stick to. I realized my complicated supplement regimen and my complex meal plans were destined to fail. They introduced too much friction. My personal breakthrough was boiling down all this science into a simple, single, 1-minute daily blueberry habit. Here is exactly what I do every morning and how you can adopt this easy, healthy aging diet strategy. The habit: consume exactly 1 cup, or about 150 grams, of blueberries every single day. The most important part is the consistency and the timing. I eat mine first thing in the morning. I prefer to add a scoop of frozen wild blueberries to my Greek yogurt or my morning oatmeal. The frozen berries are actually often more potent in antioxidants than fresh ones because they are flash frozen at their peak ripeness. If you prefer fresh, that is perfectly fine too. You can also blend them into a smoothie with your protein powder for an extra muscle-building boost. But the rule is simple: 1 cup every day without fail. This takes literally 60 seconds out of your morning, but the payoff is exponential. I started to notice changes in less than 4 weeks. My general feeling of morning stiffness was the first to fade. Then, my recovery time after a walk or a light workout significantly shortened. I began lifting those groceries again, without that silent grunt of effort. That regained strength translates directly to regaining a sense of independence. I'm no longer worried about keeping up. I'm focused on enjoying the moment. Now, let's talk about overcoming the common obstacles to making this a permanent change. First, cost. Fresh blueberries can be expensive, and their availability varies. My tip is to buy large bags of frozen wild blueberries. They are often more affordable and, as mentioned, they retain their full antioxidant punch. Second, variety. Don't just stick to oatmeal. Try mixing them into cottage cheese, blending them into a simple dressing, or even snacking on them frozen. They taste like tiny popsicles. The secret to integrating this into your daily routine is making it enjoyable and automatic. Don't treat it like a chore or a medicine. Treat it like the simplest form of high-powered nutrition you can give your body. When you make it a fixed, non-negotiable part of your breakfast, the habit takes root. You start your day by actively fighting oxidative stress and supporting your muscles. This small step changes the entire trajectory of your senior health. It allows your body to finally start reversing some of that inevitable muscle loss. This is the power of combining targeted nutrition with unflinching consistency. The most rewarding part isn't the physical change alone. It is the mental freedom that comes with knowing you are actively and successfully protecting your body. The conclusion and call to independence, more than just berries, a promise of independence. We started this conversation by talking about the fear of losing our independence, the fear of becoming weak, the fear of losing control over our physical lives. What I hope you've realized today is that the path to regaining that control is not complex or unattainable. It is hidden in something as simple as the blueberry. By making the decision to adopt this 1-minute daily blueberry habit, you are not just adding a fruit to your diet. You are deploying a powerful, science-backed defense strategy against the invisible cellular enemies of aging. You are reducing the chronic inflammation that breaks down your strength. You are neutralizing the oxidative stress that slows your recovery, and you are giving your muscles the best possible chance to use the protein you eat to stay strong and functional. The result is more than just better muscle tone. It is the ability to tie your own shoes without struggle. It is the strength to lift that bag of soil in the garden. It is the confidence to take that long walk and know you can get back home easily. It is, quite simply, the promise of a long, vigorous, and independent life. Take that first step today. Start tomorrow morning with your 1 cup of blueberries. Share this video with a friend or family member who you want to see thrive, well past 60. Let's build a community of strong, independent seniors who refuse to let age define their physical capability. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your journey. Please leave a comment below and let me know if you plan to adopt this habit. And don't forget to subscribe for more actionable, science-backed tips on healthy aging. Remember, this content is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition or before making any changes to your diet or treatment plan. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.